What up, loved ones? What it do? Spotty Young right here. You know where I'm from. Trip Game, man. Check out the homie Dustin Vision TV, man. He speaks the truth, whether you like it or not.
Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some.
I encourage everybody out there to check out his YouTube channel. Like I said, it's Pare, Pare, Young, Young. And he has a very interesting story, and we'll probably probably just hit the tip of the iceberg on it today. So I encourage everyone to check out his channel and get his full story. But let's take it all the way back. Tell everyone where you were born.
All right. So I was born in the Philippines, and then I came to the U.S., LA, Los Angeles to be exact. When I was like 9, 10 years old, man, I just got culture shock. It's a whole different world from the Philippines. And man, I was just doing my thing, and I wanted to be cool, so I started hanging out with all kinds of people till I finally found my people, and then eventually got into Jeff Rock's gang.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of take it a little bit slower because I definitely want people to kind of get the breadth of your journey. Now we're talking 1999, 2000 eras when your mother petitioned for you and your brothers to come here to the United States, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you moved to the U.S., where did you move to?
Okay, my first apartment was in North Hills, Parthenia. This is around this is in San Fernando Valley 818, and that's where what is that hood? Columbus, near that Columbus Street. That's I was actually in their hood. That's the apartments that we lived at, and the apartment specifically is the manager is a Filipino, and there's a lot of Filipinos in there. So there's like a lot of us in there. So it's like half on the other side, like almost all Filipinos. On the other side, it's like Mexicans. So it was just it was we were just all connected somehow. We used to go to Monroe High School, James Monroe. If I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Okay. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
you said it was a culture shock. It had to be, right, moving from the Philippines to Los Angeles?
Yes, it was. It was because when before I went to US, like I was expecting snow and then white people and stuff like that, and I went to LAX. I was like, what the hell? There's a bunch of like Asian, Mexican, black. You know what I mean? Where's the snow? Is it hot in here? What's going on? And then I just loved it because I haven't seen my mom for a long time, and she did her best to come get us because my mom and dad are separated. So and I was the eldest, and then so when she came petitioned us, I just I was just man, it's like a whole different world, man. And I was finally on my mom's side because I was in my dad's side for a long time since I was a little kid because I was born in the Philippines.
Uh, Now,
Yeah.
when did you quote unquote jump off the porch?
Oh, trip out on this. Well, I started off first because I was completely oblivious to the culture at first. So I transitioned before from I started skating first, and I got good at it, man. And then I have a lot of skater homies, man. As a matter of fact, during that time, that's when I used to skate and go inside Van Nuys and Valerio, where the Cambodian project was at, with the ABZs, the youngsters ones. And I thought they were my homies. I thought they were my friends at the time, man. And I was kicking in with them. I knew all of them, but you're always gonna have somebody that's gonna be set tripping like, and fuck, fuck flip flops and fuck Filipinos. I didn't know why they were tripping on me. I thought we were like homies. I thought we were the same because I had your back when you guys were going at it with the Mexicans at school. So I thought we're cool. And then, but there were just only a few individuals. I'm not saying all of them were set tripping or race tripping or whatnot. Because, like I said, I was still oblivious at the race thing in that area and the gangbanging thing. Like because before that, I was hanging out with when I started getting jumped by the ABZ, the Cambodians ABZ that I was telling you about in Van Nuys and Valerio. I got jumped at school. They warned me. They said don't go in there because on the thing, don't go to the little fiesta that they had, the little carnival. I'm not sure. This was a middle school, Fulton, and people was warning me don't go, but I said, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna go anyways. And then I went, and then there you go, I got jumped by two of them, and then I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So it's all good. So anyway. Some of the Filipinos in there, they saw me and then they started talking to me like, hey, come here, come kick it with us. And those were the CPB, those were the crazy Pinoy boys. They were like a tag banger, they're like a wannabe gang. They're just like a little party crew, but you know they'll fight though. You know, they can get violent too if they want to.
I told her I loved her. Started skipping, the record started skipping, and she told me I was tripping. She said she wanna see the city, but she don't wanna ride the city bus. Because she's new to the town, naive eyes look for truth that is lost in the sound. Brains are lost in the cloud, dead from all of the smoke. That's the reason why the ostrich hides its head in the ground. That's the reason why the monster even puts on a mask. And we turn the city green to blend in with the grass. The city scene made a crash, I fell in love with it twice. Had to tell her goodbye cause she fell in love with the night. I couldn't keep up, I tried to bring it down from the sky, but the clouds were so nice that she took a nap for a while. And when she woke up, I finally had a kid and a lady. Bone told me he saw her the other day with the baby. Ain't life crazy? I think about it once in a while when it's cloudy outside and the sun goes. None of these drugs do what they supposed to. Yeah. And what's the point of hurting people that you're close to? Yeah. Most of my life I've been following stars, knowing I ain't really had to go that far. Come to find out it's the truth I already knew. Yeah. Spinning out a cylinder, moving, I'm in reverse. Committing crimes of passion, judging jury at first. But I love that girl, been my woman since day one. Had a couple of kids in the house, the job done. So what happened, why we ain't loving no more? Maybe I should take some blame instead of taking the score. But me and more don't go, I'm begging you gotta change. We can work it out even through pleasure and pain. You gotta chill with the liquor, girl, you get too friendly. Who you talking to, baby? That's my man Henry. That's what I'm talking about, baby, just sit your ass down. You wanted to have some fun, me take you out on the town so you can shake a tail feather. Maybe we cut a rug, drinking and driving on the low key. Rum in a jug, give me a hug, wrong nigga, baby. You drive your nigga crazy in the morning, won't remember shit. I know it's kinda hazy. None of these drugs do what they supposed to. Yeah. And what's the point of hurting people that you're close to? Yeah. Most of my life I've been following stars, knowing I ain't really had to go that far. Come to find out it's the truth I already knew. Yeah.
Ready, set, go. Put your seatbelt on, up and away we bout to go. The road is gonna get windy, promise not to lose control. The final destination's bound to captivate your soul. And so, many MCs inspired to be one of the baddest motherfuckers to touch the MIC. Then the law came life, now your dreams deferred. All the years of writing rhymes captured in a blur. Mind ponders, contemplating the worst. Put all your energy into the music, now you're looking for thirst to be quenched. Paying dues upon dues. Keep on telling yourself I'ma make it, others believe in you too, and it's true. You can make it if you try. There's levels to everything, better believe it, cause you can deny it and never achieve it. It won't come easy, just put in the work and know your worth. Continue to rise, cause all we do is capitalize.
None of these drugs do what they supposed to. Yeah. And what's the point of hurting people that you're close to? Yeah. Most of my life I've been following stars, knowing I ain't really had to go that far. Come to find out it's the truth I already knew. Yeah.
What up, loved ones? What it do? It's Spotty Young right here. You know where I'm from. Trip Game, man. Check out the homie Dustin Vision TV, man. He speaks the truth, whether you like it or not.
Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace. Steady job.
So it was really cracking like that between the Asian nationalities, like Cambodians weren't, filling the Filipinos and things like that.
That was my experience.
Mm-hmm.
That was my experience, and I had no idea it was like that until they showed me it was like that, and then I started learning more and more that hey, those are different from us, man. This is us right here. We have a lot of Filipino gangs, just in case you don't know, and that's when I started to learn more of the history and according to their point of view, and that's about it, man. And then eventually, after being in the tag bang that I was telling you about, the crew, the CPB thing, one of our older homie from CPB went to LACC, which is the LA Community College or something like that. That's when he met the real Jeff Rock dude that was around the area. Became friends with them, got jumped into Jeff Rock, and then that guy went back to the Valley to the CPB. We had a little meeting and convinced half of the CPB to join Jeff Rock. Yeah.
Okay.
So bam, just out of nowhere, Jeff Rock came back to the scene in the San Fernando Valley in 818, even though it was already an old gang and people already thought it already had died out.
And to the best of your knowledge, how did Jeff Rock? Because you said they kind of revived. How did they come about in the first place? Like, what's the history behind Jeff Rocks?
All right. From what I was told, it originated in West LA. That's really where the hood is at. Maplewood, Western, Santa Monica, K-Town. And we went there. They showed us the hood. They showed us where we're supposed to tagged up at the wall. They used to take us to the enemy's hood and telling us to cross them out. And then don't trip, we got your back. Somebody comes in, we'll blast them. You know what I mean? You know how that goes. And then, so I just started, and I saw a lot of things in my own eyes, like, how easy it is to drop somebody, how there was no police, and you could just get away, man. It was just easy. And then, so it just started to become more and more serious. And me as a little kid, my mind, because I got into hood when I was 12. They actually went easy on me. Supposed to be 3 guys, but there was only one dude that beat me up. I tried to fight back, but he makes my shit. And so after that, they gave me a choice. Do you want a cigarette burn or a big ass tattoo? And at the time, it's like, what the fuck? I'll just take the cigarette burn, man, because everybody else took the cigarette burn. So I took it on my right hand. If you're from the Brownstones local clique, the Mexican clique, they get it on the left hand. And if you're a girl, you get the cigarette burn on your ankle. So all of them were my homies, and I found like I felt like I found my family, my it's like a brotherhood thing, and everybody had each other's back. So, and then we would gangbang, we would shoot people, we would stab people. They were trying to do it to us, and it's like it was kind of fun, the adrenaline rush and the power that you feel when you have a gun. And then they're giving you all these free guns, and then it's like, damn, and you want to make a name for yourself. So that was my mentality then. That was like, as a youngster, man, I was just like, I wanted to be cool. I wanted to make a name for myself because it was easy.
Oh, a colony is coming, but it's from Venus. And if you're still alive, I think you'll see how we differ. And I agree with you about what they call music. Why don't you play some?
I'm at a crossroads every damn day, looking back at my past when I sleep. But living on the edge, not doing enough. Iniquity down to my feet. What do I do when I need a little food and I gotta get the money for the rent? Fall to my knees, pray to the Lord, come my son, he can give me some money, repent. What, thank you. I really love you, baby, so I spank you. Life is a west straight fucking you up. Living in a prison, I'ma shank you. So what's love got to do with it with my heart on my sleeve, I'm a foe. But she said she loved me, she wanted to hug me under my sheets, stories get told.
And I spy with my little mind's eye dreams that'll be beyond what you can see in daylight, baby.
gon' be okay. And while the world burns, I'll be near the skyline, and I'll be biding my time till I can ride the wave. Then everything gon' be okay. Yeah. What are the chances? You're picking a flight, we're leaving tonight. Pack up your bags, we're leaving this place and this baggage. Cause what can we do while Rome is collapsing? But not in the day, we'll be okay. Let's hit the off your Jackson. Or pull up the map then, cause I'm through keeping up with these Joneses. Don't care what they're posting, you know, you only see what they show you. Let's fall off the grid then, cause we don't owe nothing to no one. Darling, just listen, it'll be just like starting over. And I spy with my little mind's eye dreams that'll be beyond what you can see in daylight. Baby, ignore the rain, and everything gon' be okay. And while the world burns, I'll be near the skyline, and I'll be biding my time till I can ride the wave. Then everything gon' be okay.
Wanna be on a beach somewhere, feet kicked up in my chair, smoke all up in the air, clouds are looking lovely. My girl is by my side, my gun is by my side. But why do cameras always make me look so ugly? And the smile fades when they disappear till it's only you wishing someone cared. Yelling out the window, is anybody there? Does anybody care? Was the rope in the fucking chair? And since God wanna play these fucking games, I'ma take it there.
And I spy with my little mind's eye dreams that'll be beyond what you can see in daylight. Baby, ignore the rain, and everything gon' be okay. And while the world burns, I'll be near the skyline, and I'll be biding my time till I can ride the wave. Then everything gon' be okay.
Let me slide on in like I hit a home run. Bottom of the ninth, I get the job done. Celebrating life, popping bottles like I wanna. Pour some out for the homies, I'm on ya. Reminisce on your memory every time I blaze a tree. Voices in my head keep on urging me. Tell about the story, hey, they came from the hood. All about the paper, many years misunderstood. Thinking I could one day make it on the big stage. Amazed at what I say, metaphorical wordplay. Fucking up your frequency. Got you moving and grooving to a catatonic state. Nah, namaste high, chilling, embracing the vibe. Taking you on a ride and mission, never denied as long as you recognize the eyes in the sky.
I spy with my little mind's eye dreams that'll be beyond what you can see in daylight. Baby, ignore the rain, and everything gon' be okay. And while the world burns, I'll be near the skyline, and I'll be biding my time till I can ride the wave. Then everything gon' be okay.
What up, loved ones? What it do? Spotty Young right here. You know where I'm from. Trip Game, man. Check out the homie Dusty Vision TV, man. He speaks the truth, whether you like it or not.
Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job.
Yeah, so you joined Jeff Rocks, and that leads you into your journey, you know, behind bars. Talk to me about your time at Sylmar Juvie Hall, and yeah, just to talk to me about your experience there.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've actually been there before at Sylmar Junior Hall for like a week because I got caught in Poly High. I got kicked out in Poly High School because somebody snitched on me that I got a shank and a brass knuckle. So somehow I got snitched out, and I went to the house for that, and then I came out, and I thought I was cool, and then of course that didn't teach me a lesson, because and then after that I went at it again, man. I wanted that again. Every day, bro. Every day we would go out. Either we're gonna tag, cross somebody out, or put our hood on the wall, or hopefully get lucky enough to catch an enemy, but before that, what do you call this? Even if we do catch enemies, it's like they're gonna run anyways. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna run for their lives because we have this reputation that when you see us, you're just gonna run or else, unless you're ready for it. So you feel. For me, it was a false sense of bravery because my mindset was I was full of I was smoking cigarettes to calm my nerves, so I'm thinking I'm brave, and then I'm high from all this other stuff. So I'm thinking like I'm like a delusional. I'm not lying to myself to thinking I'm a brave man because I have a gun, I have a weapon. We're all equal if we have a weapon. No matter how big you are, if you're like the best kung fu fucking fighter or whatever, MMA trainer or fighter, it doesn't matter. I have a gun. You're gonna be easy, man. So that was the mentality. I was as a little kid. I was just like, damn. And then eventually, it came to the point where I got myself stuck in the system, man. I fell to the trap, and I caught a 14 years and 2-strike sentence when I was 15 years old.
And that led you to CYA, right?
Yes, sir.
Damn,
After the juvenile hall for fighting the case for a whole year and some change, the best deal that they gave me was 14 years and 2 strikes. And then my folks said, just take it, man, because I think if you don't take it, they're gonna freaking what do you call this? They're gonna take it to trial, man. And if they take it to trial, you're gonna end up getting like 100-something years or something. Because my other homeboy they were giving him 3 years, and he didn't want to take it because they didn't have that much evidence that he was a gang member. They didn't have so he thought he could win. So he took, he fought the 3 years. They ended up getting freaking 47. So, and those were my homies during our time. So I was like, damn, I'm not gonna do all that. So I just took the deal, man.
Damn. And in CYA, you mentioned on one of your videos that you got into over 100 fights.
In CYA, yes, because almost every day over there is freaking it's all about violence in CYA. Mind you, I was charged as an adult. I wasn't a regular CYA number, like a 89 number or 90. Basically, my number was E0158. So the counselor in YA said, yeah, fool, like you think you're getting away because you're not getting time ad, but you're getting your points jacked up. I'm like, what the fuck is points? Like, I didn't comprehend what was points. Those were your CDC prison points. So after doing all kinds of crazy stuff in YA, not giving a fuck about write-ups. But I mean, I care about the write-ups because even though I wasn't catching time, they will still punish you in CYA as far as, well, you can't have this, you can't have that. You're bad. We're going to put you like next to the police station where like you can't really do much. Like they're still, they're still trying to make you, they still punish you in their own way besides the getting more time ad. So I was getting that, and then fuck it, I gotta do what I gotta do, and then that's when after all those years, I've gathered enough points to where my CDC points was like for a level 4 maximum security for like so that's probably one of the reasons why fuck it, we're gonna send this little skinny ass kid to freaking Pelican Bay.
You're not even wet.
Wet. What's wet?
What do you mean, what's wet? You landed in the river, but your clothes are all dry.
Illusion, that's all. Just an illusion. Like that jukebox playing in the corner. That's an illusion, too.
Who's really ready to get this shit poppin'? State of mind in this motherfucker, we not stopping. Locking the game ahead of our time, but that was 20 years ago. We still killing the rhyme. It's the reunion, unification of the dopest singers. I still throw it up and I'm still making the figures. I'm a grown ass man with a lot to to live for. Barefoot, walking on the sand and seashore. Chilling, living my life to find a better way. Overlooking the ocean before retirement day. And I'ma get it, because I'm different, not like you. Mamba mentality told me to do what I do. Creativity, I'm a Libra. I balance the scales, giving my gift to the world like show and tell. But don't well, I'ma package it, maybe you will buy it. Just give it one verse when you listen.
I'm a little bit different. I don't know why I do what I do. I just don't wanna be like you. I just don't wanna be like you. I'm a little bit different. Cause the sky ain't always blue, and the moon ain't always new, and the sun ain't always cool. I'm a little bit
Wake up in bed, third eye wide open, other two eyes cloudy because of all night smoking on some clone guy. Fire got me higher than a UFO. Breathe through your nose, hope that smoke relax, exhale slow. Down the rabbit hole we go, never searching for the tricks. Freaks come out that night from what they say and they legit. Experience, seize the moment, opportunist. I make love to the pressure, when I go all in, it cease to exist. Don't get me pissed, your whole style gets drowned in the abyss. Can't ride my wave, I leave you in the brush, do reckless. Swim with the fishes, can't find your body, no reminiscing. Now you're wishing, you never fuck with the birth never ending. Lesson learned, I'm on your head, lace front perm. Pass through your skin, now you addicted Nicoderm. Never ever cross the line, you will get burned. Just sit back, take notes and wait your turn.
I'm a little bit different. I don't know why I do what I do. I just don't wanna be like you. I just don't wanna be like you. I'm a little bit different. Cause the sky ain't always blue, and the moon ain't always new, and the sun ain't always cool. I'm a little
When the
bit
joint hits my
different.
lips, then you know it's lights out. I be all in my feels, melting into my couch in another time zone, in somebody else's house, in the twilight zone, where the street lights out. And the tambourine man tells me about his whole plan. Clouds turning into sand, oceans turning into land. There's a gun in my hand and a penny in my pocket, and I don't even know if I'ma make it to the rocket. Cause they just counted down in the Act 3 now. So I'm running through the clouds with my luggage and my Bible and a smile on my face. Cause I'm in another place where the turtle wins the race, and he throws it in your face. I don't give two fucks about it, yeah, you know I'm about it. Shit, subscribe to the newspaper, read all about it. Shit, read the whole book, cause the cover's kinda plain. I'm a little messed up, if you know what I'm
I'm a
saying.
little bit different. I don't know why I do what I do. I just don't wanna be like you. I just don't wanna be like you. I'm a little bit different. Cause the sky ain't always blue, and the moon ain't always new, and the sun ain't always cool. I'm a little bit different.
Beginning to colonize. My friends will be arriving very shortly. I think they're going to like it here. Lovely area. So remote, so pleasant, so off the beaten track. Just the perfect spot for a colony, don't you think, Mr. Haley?
What up, loved ones? What it do? Spotty Young right here. You know where I'm from. Trip Game, man. Check out the homie Dusted Vision TV, man. He speaks the truth, whether you like it or not.
Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that because I think I heard you mention that you were a skinny dude. Do you think that was one of the reasons why you got into so many fights, that you just got tested a lot? Is it safe to say, or were you the one that just was going in there acting a nut?
Oh, okay. That's a good ass question. For me, I think, bro, because I mean, we both know how it is. When somebody looks like he's a nice guy, somebody looks like, of course, you're gonna try to fight or try to get the easy target or whatnot, you know. So that's what people would think, because I wasn't your like your fucking somebody that would like looking all raggedy, looking all like all tough and stuff. I wasn't like that. I was just a skinny kid. But so I guess that I got more susceptible into people testing me. So that's what makes me more violent. And then I got to the point where, all right, since all you guys are calling me out, I'm gonna call you guys out too. You know, so let's get it cracking, because I'm not catching time anyways. Y'all are catching time, so let's see who goes out first.
Mm.
Yeah, because they were just regular. Most of them were just regular YA numbers. So I'm thinking I'm getting away, man, because I'm even calling out the police too. I'm trying to chase. I'm be chasing the police with the bar soap and the sock.
Man.
They didn't even want none. Like I don't give a fuck. I'm going to the pin anyways, man. Like fuck
Yeah.
it. And yeah, I participated in every single riot. I didn't rank nothing. Sometimes there will be a 3-on-1, 2-on-3, and I was just doing my thing, man, to the best of my ability to survive. Because of course, like I have a parole date. I know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, whether it's 10 years or 15 years from now. So if I would just give up and say, what would I give up in the first place? Because I started this. I have, in my head, I have to finish this tour, or what people would call it tour. Let me finish this. Then when I get out, you know, I'll make amends to my family and to everybody that I have wronged, by being selfish and getting myself caught up and stuck in a system like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fresh from CYA, that led you to Tracy Prison, correct?
Yes, sir. That's right next door. There was a pretty quick.
Easy your drive. Could have walked.
Yeah, the drive.
I'm curious.
What the hell is this?
I'm curious. I've always,
Yeah.
you're literally the first Asian dude I've had on my program, so I appreciate you sharing your story first off. But I've
Yes,
always
sir.
been curious how it is for Asian active gang members entering prison, because obviously the numbers are stacked against you guys. I mean, the Latins and the blacks, pretty much have it number wise. Talk to me about what it's like for an Asian dude who's an active gang member specifically entering prison.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I believe I think I got one of this story, man. What do you call this? So I came from CYA. They took me to the little van on my 18th birthday. Oh, you gotta go. So they took me to. They got me out of there quick. So I went to Tracy from Stockton, OH Close. So when I went to Tracy, they had this holding tank. They didn't put me in there right away with all the rest of the population. They had me separated first, and then I'm thinking like, fuck, they better not put me in there because I seen those motherfuckers in there. They were like 5 times, 10 times bigger than me. You know what I mean? And I was like, what the fuck? Anywho, long story short, they ended up putting me in there. I was like, what? I'm hella nervous. Like, man, somebody gonna call me out. I'm gonna go to the hole right now. But it wasn't even like that because CYA and CDC are completely different politics. It's different. So I came in there, and then I noticed this little Hmong Asian, and from MOD. I'm not sure if it's Sacramento, but anyway, somewhere up north. And he just got this confidence look on his face, like Yoda from things, yeah, man, from the Star Wars or whatever. And then and his face shows no fear, no nervousness, no nothing like that. And he's right next to all these big ass dudes. So I'm like, if this guy is so confident about his gangster, I'm thinking in my head like, shit, I'm bigger than this guy. So, and then where we're in the holding tank, I'm still culture shock about being with the adults. And then this big ass black dude looked at me and he was like, "Hey, you just came from YA? Yeah. Welcome to the Pinta."
The black
was
dude said
like-
pinta, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, bigger than Big Herc, man. Like, I thought this one was gonna try to like fuck, man. And then I was just like, all right. But during that time, I was still like, I don't know who's gonna call me out. I'm just like ready for whatever, man. Fuck it. But yeah, I was mad at the world. I just have a lot of hate in my heart during that time.
trouble. Yo.
As the time goes by and the earth rotates, we gon' fly high up to outer space. And we would never fall down. I'm one with the universe, call me the sound. The bass booming in your speaker with the microphone I possess, it's a heater. You better drop it, let go. You can't touch my beats or my flow, nigga. Kevin Smith my name, but not the director, we ain't the same, man. I'm a pimp by nature, inside of me is a God the creator. Pursuing my dreams, cause anything is possible, you know what I mean. I wanna live comfortable, but gotta be clean. But working every day from 9 to 5 in my thing. I feel like I'm trapped, can't get out of the bubble. I'm running out of time. Overload, I'm in trouble. I feel like I'm trapped, can't get out of the bubble. I'm running out of time. Overload, I'm in trouble.
One by one, we start to subtract them. Separate facade from who really bought that action. Feel like I'm trapped in the room without a key. Four walls surrounding me, stripping my identity. Got me in the bubble to observe and deceive. Take away my culture and my nationality. Talking about double jeopardy and double standard to killing my folks like it don't even matter. And when we gather, disgusted by the charades, bullets spray the crowd, target practice in the game. No accountability, so who bears the blame? They want to see us violent to justify the change. Back to how it used to be. Obey or you get beat. It's a different time. Your focal mind, you feel his heat. Not a threat, it's a promise, real shit. Got the music as a platform for awareness.
I feel like I'm trapped, can't get out of the bubble. I'm running out of time. Overload, I'm in trouble. I feel like I'm trapped, can't get out of the bubble. I'm running out of time. Overload, I'm in trouble.
Let me out of this box. I'm a claustrophobic robot who knows not what he does, cause they program my thoughts. And they tell me support this and hate that person. If I don't, then I'm crucified and made to be worthless. Does a penny with 2 holes in it have a purpose? When he smiles, they don't really know what's under the surface. I'm a product of pain, racism, and cocaine. I never tooted once, but it's all in my veins. That shit is all in my genes, see? It's my destiny. This is nothing new, kid, I'm just an old recipe. A boring story that you've heard hundreds of times. Blah, 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 wham, 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 hate my life. And my parents both sucked, I'll never be like them. Then you grow up, get married, and end up just like them. For the most part, it's our fault we're trapped in this bitch. Shit, they gave us the blueprint, our dumbasses.
I feel like I'm trapped, can't get out of the bubble. I'm running out of time. Overload, I'm in trouble. I feel like I'm trapped, can't get out of the bubble. I'm running out of time. Overload, I'm in trouble.
What up, loved ones? What it do? Spotty Young right here. You know where I'm from. Trip Game, man. Check out the homie Dusty Vision TV, man. He speaks the truth, whether you like it or not.
Just give me a little bit of peace. Steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace. Steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace.
Just naming a few: Pelican Bay, Kern Valley State, Tracy, High Desert State Prison. Which, I mean, yeah, I could literally go on and on. I saw Oklahoma. I'm like, what the hell? Wait, how does that work? How did you get locked up in Oklahoma? Or transferred or something? Or
Yeah. I was in Calipat, which is close to home. I mean, like at least 3 hours away from LA County, and I was happy to be there because all those years I've been so far away from my family. So they were finally, it's easier enough for them to come visit. And some of the homies that were able to come visit and drive 3 hours, it wasn't that bad. So I had it good, man. People were supporting me, the people that cares or whatever. And then I was, I was doing good. I pretty much have all the luxury that others probably has too. And all of a sudden, my points came down to a level 3, and then they were calling us to the council like, look, they got the COCF, the California Out-of-State Transfer Program. You're eligible to go to level 3. If you, I think you're gonna get a write-up if you refuse or something. And during that, I wasn't trying to get a write-up, and plus, I want to know how it feels to be in a level 3, man. Because I've been in a level 4 for so long. Let me let me do that. Fuck it. Let me enjoy that, man. Because I've heard a lot of good things also from the out of state. So, and I was hoping that I'll end up catching up with my homeboy Jumper and Snapper in out of state because they were already over there having fun. So, yeah. Fuck it. Sign me up. Let's do this. I'm ready for level 3. Others are refusing it because they don't want to be too far away from their family because they're from California and they're maybe they have a wife and kids that aren't able to visit them all the way over there in the East Coast or whatever. But me, it's all good as long as I'm free, as long as I'm doing my time smoothly. It's okay. So yeah. So I left my, I even anyway, my bad. So I left whatever I had in Calipat to my celly, and then ended up going to. There you go.
Oklahoma,
I ended up going to the Oklahoma. Yeah. But there was a reception in Arizona first.
Okay.
So I was there for like a month or two, and then took the bus all the way to Oklahoma.
So explain to someone who's never been to prison what the significant differences are between a level 3 and a level 4.
Oh, okay. For me, from my point of view, in a level 4, you have the criteria that your points if you're a troublemaker or whatnot, your points are up there to where they have to house you in a level 4. Because in CDC they go by points of how good you're doing and how bad you're doing. That's how they find out. If you get right up, then they'll add 4 points. But so long story short, my points eventually came down to level 3, and then in level 3, for me, it's less politics. It's more loose. There's more people that has a parole date that's gonna get out. Unlike level 4, where almost everybody has life in prison. Some LWAP, some life without, some with passive. But anyways, in level 3, in the specifically where I went through the Oklahoma, the out of state program that the CDC was doing just because it's overpopulated. That's why they did the CCA thing. They joined forces. Anywho, from what they told me in Oklahoma and Mississippi and the rest of the out-of-state prison, they are not allowing people that has life in prison to go in there. So in my head, it's like, okay, no more lifers in there. This must be a good place because it's different when you have it's different, bro. When you hang around, when you're hanging out with the lifers, people that they know that they're kind of like hopeless, or they know that they're going to be there. It's different because they really don't have that much nothing to lose, man. Compared to if me and another guy like me that has a parole date, the chances of him murdering me, it's not that high. Like we probably would fight, but he probably won't try to finish me up all the way. Compared to if you're fighting with a lifer, so what? I got life anyways, and plus it'll look good if I just finish you off. If you ended up, having a beef or fight with a lifer guy, that was my mentality. So I'm like, okay, this is good for me. This will show good for my record that I'm doing good, man. My points came down, so I was actually looking forward. I'm gonna be far away from my family, but I was actually looking forward to what the out of state program had to offer. So I did it, man. I just signed the paper quick. Okay, let's go. So I went to Oklahoma.
I know a girl that pops a perk before she brush her teeth. I know a dude that snorts coke at least twice a week. I have a friend who's married but he still be fucking bitches, and his excuse is that his wife is always fucking bitching. I remember, hold up, sorry I forgot to mention, I know a girl that used to cut herself to get attention. To get attention, I would always used to get detention. Getting suspended was my only life's mission. My little cousin went to jail, now he's facing life. Promised my aunt I'll look after him, but I lied. Working 60 hours a week trying to stack cheese, ignoring texts from my family members every week. I'm a deadbeat cousin missing birthdays. Promised my dad that I'd call him on Thursday, but it's Saturday and I haven't hit him yet. I know one day that is something that I will regret.
Slow down. Take your time and focus. Sip the potion, oh slow motion.
Slow down.
Take your time and focus. Sip the potion, oh slow motion. Yo, yo. Yo,
I write rhymes for the masses, introductory classes, bringing you up to speed. Can't see, go get your glasses. We gon' mix it with the Lil Honey Jack. Got the cherries at the bottom, you know I be eating that. So much going on in the world today. I think we need to slow down, chill, meditate. Let me fly in the sky like birds. I'm using my imagination to script with the words. So let's blow clouds and send you much love. I'm held down by gravity, my spirit is up above. Hop in the sky, take a ride with me. 485 horsepower. Hear me? Now we gone in the wind, dipping off in the sunset. Moving at the speed of light, car looking like a jet. I bet it was another who wanted to shine, but I'm 2 steps beyond, baby. This my time.
Slow down.
take your time and focus. Sip the potion, oh slow motion.
Slow down.
Take your time and focus. Sip the potion, oh slow motion. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Now it's just them chemtrails trying to take us out, man. Population control, so the devil your soul. For the money and the power, yeah, the ultimate goal. Slow down. Let that sink in. Smoking on some clone guy, I feel like I'm sinking in a pool full of liquor, incoherent. Sober up, then I do it again. Check me out. Determination of a tortoise with the speed of a hare. I'm blowing past some seas like I blow my smoke in the air. I play that skin to win this if I was on Double Dare. And I'm always welcome back like my name was Mr. Carter. Burn rubber like I burn my leaf. Hard for me to slow down when my kids gotta eat. I'm in the belly of the beast, maneuver like Jet Li. Translation, man, I'm quick on my feet, quick to defeat. That's my Spacio or get hit with this heat. What did he say? Can you repeat? That's my Spacio or get hit with this heat.
Slow down.
Take your time and focus. Sip the potion, oh slow motion.
Slow down.
Take your time and focus. Sip the potion, oh slow motion.
What up, loved ones? What it do? Spotty Young right here. You know where I'm from. Trip Game, man. Check out the homie Dustin Vision TV, man. He speaks the truth, whether you like it or not.
Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some.
Now you're in the Philippines right now, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. How did you get back to the Philippines?
Oh, well, after doing my time, they just kicked me out, man. They said, okay, so we're going to take your green card away, revoke that. And so you no longer have the chance to apply for U.S. citizenship because we already took your green card away. Plus, since you're already a felon with a green card, we're just gonna take you back because I guess that's the law. I heard before, correct me if I'm wrong, before doing my time, U.S. or California to be exact, was deporting people, sending them back before doing their time. But since in Mexico, most of the Mexicans will come back the next day. It's like, you know, you have a 10-year sentence, but we'll deport you now, so you don't have to. And then you come back, and it's like, damn. So now the law during my time is you're gonna have to do all your time first. Then after doing your time, that's when we're gonna deport you to your respective country, to where you're originally citizen to. That's what, yeah. That's what happened to me during my time.
So when they deported you, were you still actively banging, or was your life pretty much in a different direction?
Oh no! When I came back here, I had no intention of gang banging or none of that freaking little kid stuff for me. For because of course learning a lot of things in the pen, good or bad. I decided that there's a whole bigger picture than this freaking nonsense. I was able to explain why and how everything had happened the way it was, and what can I do to be better and not go to the same route and stuff like that. And plus, of course, I wasn't selfish anymore. I wasn't thinking about myself anymore. I was fortunate enough to have a family and family members that loves me, and they're gonna be affected if something happens to me right now. Forget about me, but about them. They're gonna feel hurt. They're gonna be affected. If I was just by myself, then it's probably a different story. But and plus, I gave them enough suffering already all those years. This has become extremely selfish of me to just think about myself again and just do whatever the hell I want, like I did before when I was 15 years old, 12 years old, 13 years old, as a little kid.
Yeah.
So now, you know, I'm just doing what I can, 1% better every day, by example,
Mm.
to show that I really am an evolved and changed person from I was before, prior to incarceration.
Damn, I can hear it in your voice too, and you are definitely changing the world. And one way you're doing it is through your YouTube channel. It's so important for people who have been through a lot of shit like you to have an outlet to actually talk about it and to maybe change other lives. What was your main reason for even starting your channel?
Oh, hey, good looking out for asking that. Well, well, I mean, let me just say this: we were on lockdown, so all we did at the moment was watch TV, man. And I just happened to turn into that one guy, the PC guy with the long. He used to have a long hair, and then I was just listening to him rant, and he was talking about all kinds of stuff. Like, what the hell is this, man? So, anywho, I'm like, shit, I can do this too, or whatever and shit. My girl, on the other hand, she's like, fuck it, let's do something. Because my current job at the time, which is SMDC, the biggest company here in the Philippines, we're selling condos. It's real estate. We're not able to go to the mall anymore because there was no more mall for us to be handing out flyers, and the sales is not all that. It's like it's declining. So there's no. I was like, damn, what am I gonna do? She ended up buying me a ring light and a microphone, but it was like one of the cheap ass microphones. But anyway, since she already did it, I was like, man, let's do this, man. So on May 28th, when we started uploading videos, just right here in the room, just telling my story, and somehow people are judging and like, hey, maybe he's telling the truth, and I was so confident that because I have a lot of people that can vouch for me. I'm not gonna just make things up.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how I get down. Though. I want to show how I get down. I don't want to just make shit up just to people to watch me and hype shit out and just to be not boring, and but it's all good. If they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. It's all good.
I fucking love hearing shit like that, dude. I always tell people out there, you got to turn a negative into a positive. I myself, the coronavirus just locked me down, and I had so much time on my hands that I was able to build my channel up, and to hear you do that shit too, that's dope as hell, man. I love hearing that, and to hear your girl was behind you and everything like that, that's really sick. And I know you're starting to reap the benefits of, because I know how the YouTube game works, and I know you're being monetized and everything, and I know you're starting to reap the benefits of just an idea that you had back on May 24th, dog.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Of course, we're gonna turn the negative into positive, man. That's all there is to it. There's no other option.
I like that. I like that a lot, dog.
Yes, sir.
Tell everyone out there once again what your channel is, where they can find you, and the floor is yours, man. I want you to promote the hell out of your stuff.
Oh man, good looking out. in so many few words, basically, my channel is called Pare Young, and this channel is about inspiring others, and at the same time, people are inspiring me as well to be better every day. And it's all about, what do you call this? The change that I wanna stress this out. That see, here's the thing, bro. Let me just say this.
Go for it.
Because I've noticed nowadays I've been out in the real world for 4 years already, since 2016, and I study a lot of people. You know how it is. You try to get to know a lot of people, and then I noticed also that damn, in this world right now, after being gone 13 years, it's like God is not cool anymore. Nobody fears God anymore. Almost, I mean, they're trying to act like they do, or sometimes they will use it in vain. And I was like, why would people not fear God? So what is the reason for them to do good? They're afraid of a police record. They're afraid of going to jail because they hear a lot of stories that they might die or might get raped or whatnot. Why would you do good if you don't even fear God anymore? Because you can just easily sell your soul for some money, scam people, just lie people, and just be a unjust person all the way. So I want to make it cool I want to bring it back. I want to make it cool that, hey, I'm doing good because, not just because of my family, just because I'm not selfish, but because somebody else is watching me, a higher being somewhere out there, whatever it is that you believe in, Allah, whatever it is, just because of that, so that's the reason. That's where I'm getting my morals from. Not because I'm scared to go to jail, because I've been there. I'm not scared. And it's actually, since I have 13 years of training, they're gonna need like the CSI for to help us some. So, but you know what I'm talking about. I just wanna make it cool for people to believe in God again and fear God at least. That there's an afterlife. We're gonna answer to somebody when we die.
Love that, man. And it's Pare Young, PareYoung on YouTube. And he has videos like spending time in prison with Crips and Bloods, spending the time in prison with Native Americans, spending time in prison with Cambodians. I mean, he literally just breaks down his time. We only had 30 minutes to talk about his story, but I encourage everybody out there to go check out his page because he literally goes into 30 to 45 minutes on each story. He is detailed, in depth, and it's a really dope channel. You guys out there know I don't really promote, the BS. This dude is legit, and I really wish you all the best, Pare Young. It's really been a pleasure, man, and I really hope to have you on in the future.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. I want to send my utmost regards to you and what you're doing as well. Educating, advocating people.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
The American company sparking a fierce debate across this country tonight. A business in Wisconsin implanting microchips in its employees in the skin of their hands. So what are they tracking, and would you say yes if you're a boss? Are you going to do the same? Here's ABC's chief business correspondent, Ben.
Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. I had to rush out of my bed cause I was late for work. My motherfucking rent is due and my boss is a jerk. Pencil pushing at the job, an intermediate clerk. My mama told me to go to school, I'm going bananas berserk. I work every day, don't know where the money goes. My girl is big and pregnant, want me to paint her toes. Only a high school diploma, I'm smelling the aroma. The greenery is burning in my room, but life is a mamacita. She glad to meet ya, she bad coming soon. Better get the broom, my nigga, you clean up your house. You got a little more time to back out, cause she ain't your spouse. But do I love her? I need her. Maybe respect how I treat her. But when I see my baby, I'ma wanna go and feed her. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. I was born in a space and time where people were stupid. Everybody looking for love, fucking with Cupid. Who did whatever they wanted to do with black fist up, stand to opposition, keeping Hennessy in a cup. Drink, nigga, tell me what you think about God. The Bible is written by man, so people think of facade. Form your own opinion before you listen to white men. The system has got you on American bandstand, and when you get home, you gotta look in the mirror. Take off all the makeup and the wig is more clearer. I fear a day when I can't smoke my weed, or drink my drink, my nigga, you know what I need. But success is a motherfucker, shoes to fill. I got a baby at home, I need them big time deals. This shit just got real, it's going down tonight. Somebody gon' get jacked, hope they don't put up a fight.
Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat.
Blow that smoke right out your lungs. You go to church every Friday, now you're speaking in tongues. You gave up chilling with friends. Pastor got a Benz, repenting on your knees, confessing all your sins to the end. How far will it go? Why you naked, boy? He eating all your candy, tasting your almond joy. Troy, I can help you, let me take you to outer space. If you're looking for God, meditate to the perfect place. Race, we moving at the speed of light, traveling fast to a black hole into my days and night. I'm trying to fight against the norm, my eyes are open, you see, cause I can only be me, not what you want me to be. Classy, nigga born in the 77. Daddy named Orlando, my name Kevin. Lucille, my mama, but Gertrude raised me. Kevin and Delilah, they having a baby.
Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat.
Was people concerned about literally the mark of the beast when she says young people will get one of these electronic tattoos, which is a mark on the body transmitting a number that can be used to buy and sell and log on to computers. And, you know, she, I think, made an oblique reference to that. So how do you stop that? Well, if it's written in prophecy, it feels like all of the events on Earth are moving in that direction. And really the only solution, if you're on board a thinking